All right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, and we've got something really interesting to show you guys today. And this comes by way of White Mountain Knives. Guys, if you don't know, this is the Knives Fast channel, so like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, stick around, and know that when something comes from White Mountain Knives or anything in stock, at White Mountain Knives, you can get 10% off of just about everything at White Mountain Knives. There are some exceptions with code Knives Fast, and this is one of those things. So let's get into it. This is the Civivi Elementum Utility in blue with a stonewash blade holder and 3 pieces of extra blades. And we'll see exactly what that means. You guys know, you probably have been around knives long enough to know what the Civivi Elementum is. It's a small EDC knife with like a drop pointy blade. They've done other blades in it as well. In this case, we've got a button lock. We do have aluminum scales with a nice little indent here to get to the thumb studs on either side. You've got a reversible pocket clip. Now, for those of you that get frustrated when there's no what's the word, Casey? Filler tab. There's not one on here. We do have satin hardware, satin button with a little recess there. Very interesting knife. We do have a deep carry loop pocket clip that is reversible. We do have a cut-in lanyard hole, which is really cool. Nice chamfering, flat scales, okay? We have a flipper tab, and we have thumb studs. So what's interesting is we've taken a utility knife to a fidgety knife. And what I mean by that is we've got some jimping right here, and you can see this guy pops open and it drops on bearings, okay? That blade holder with the blade in it just drops. Crazy. Now, thumb studs, now again, it's a button lock, but man, this thing, I don't know what the deal is, but it just fires out to the point that I can actually middle finger flick it with the studs as well. So how cool is that? Now, the Elementum body is a small knife. You can see where I'm supposed to be, it's a 3-finger knife for me. And that's that, okay? I am up against the flipper tab here, but I'm not crammed up against it. You do have jimping right here to grab a hold of you, or you can come out here on the flat. Now, what's cool is for people with bigger hands, they have provided a small trigger area right here to choke up. So now I can choke up and get all 4 fingers on this guy. Now, I am not on the jimping really here. I'm on the very end of the jimping, so a little bit. And that is pretty cool. But just like any other knife, we'll go through some of the stuff here. We are centered. Our blade to handle is off, but that's because, you know, it's a utility blade. It's only going to be so long because it just uses razor blades. Now, they are Civivi branded razor blades. Who knows what the steel is? Maybe it'll tell us. But again, these are available at White Mountain Knives. Let me just grab my phone real quick. They are available, I think, in several colors for $42.50. Oh, this one, the blue, is actually not available. Oh, shoot. I got off of it. I was all prepared and everything. I was so proud of myself. Okay. So if I just go, let's see if any of them are in stock. The blue is not. The black is not. Okay, these are not in stock. That's terrible. Okay, well, they're $42.50 when they're in stock, and when they are, you can use code Knives Fast or pretty much anything else on the site, not everything, and get 10% off. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's go over the specs while we're here. 5.91 inches, so very small. Close length 3.65. Blade length 2.26 with a .02 blade thickness in 6CR, okay. Plain edge. Again, these are replaceable. 2.3 ounces, made by Civivi, and it is ambidextrous. Very cool. All right, when we are locked up, no up and down, no side to side. Now, one of the comments I kept hearing is, oh no, it's held in by a screw, I won't buy it. So I get that. I mean, easy change out is cool, but it also means that this is secure, in my opinion. So you know, if that's a deal breaker for you, then so be it. By the way, that's my Audacious Concepts driver there. It did come with these extra blades, so let's just whip one out here and put it in and line it up and put the screw back in. Oh no, that was really difficult. I get it. Look, if you work in an environment where you need a quick change, then I understand where you're coming from. But for me, that's really not a big deal. That took just a few seconds to do, and you could see the screw was magnetic, so it held on my bit driver really easily, and it changed out no problem whatsoever. So I get it. If that bothers you, then that it's not quick change, then you'll definitely leave a comment down below. And you know, that is fine. You do get an extra screw as well here. I'm gonna carefully put these back in here and put the screw back in here as well, if I can do that without cutting myself. The reason I'm putting it all back in the way it came is because this is going right back to White Mountain Knives. Yeah, I can't fit that in there. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just put it up here in the lid. That's perfect. That'll work. That will work. Yep, told you. So there we go. That's really cool. Now this is, again, do I need to do cutting with a razor blade? I don't know. We'll see. It's in 6CR, but it's very thin. You can see this is meant to be a utility cutter. Now, I'm not on anything, so I'm not going to like go in, but it will do the slicing. Again, you have to bear in mind that you do have a holder here, so you will kind of hit that holder. So it's meant more to be kind of for the utility cuts or just slicing something open very carefully, not necessarily slices like that. So let's do our comparisons real quick, and then we'll be about done with this one, guys. Here is your Ontario Rat 1. And here is your Ontario Rat 2. You can see this guy is very small. It just is way smaller than the Rat 2. It's way smaller than the Rat 1. So there you go. There is your comparison. So what do you guys think? Again, I know I glossed over that whole change out thing, but I got a ton of comments on the unboxing about how bad it was and that it was not quick change. And I get it. It would be neat if it was quick change, but I don't think it just rules it out, at least not for me, to have to change it with the screw. How often are you changing it? That kind of thing. Now, if you're somebody who's going through like 2 or 3 blades a day, then I get it. You need to go get a quick change one. So I get it, but there you go. That is the Civivi Button Lock Elementum Utility from White Mountain Knives. Use code KnivesFast for 10%. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. I know it was pretty quick, but it's a pretty simple knife and it's pretty cool. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stick around on the Knives Fast channel. And thank you for watching the Knives Fast channel.